Nepal versus UAE, we always know for a fact that these two teams, when they take on each other, there's always a lot of drama, a lot of entertainment, and that is what is promised here today as well at the Tribhuvan University International Cricket Ground.
Sheikh forms the fulcrum of that low middle order. The all-round performance of Gulshan Jha will be key. Nandan Yadav, Lalit Rajbanshi, the two other changes in the playing 11.
Having said that, they have gone with one change, and I think it's a wise decision. Nilansh Keswani misses out for Zohaib, who's made it into the playing 11. Absolutely, they are languishing at the bottom of the table. As you can see, UAE with 12 points, Nepal at number 7 with 14 points. So not a lot of gap there between the two, and if UAE go on to win this game, they'll be tied in terms of points with Nepal.
Played some good cricket, but it's a 36-year-old and a 20-year-old who walk out for Nepal in this ODI. One making his debut, one making his comeback. So a couple of stories here for these batters, and they've come sheer performance through the PM Cup. 4 on the off inside the circle, 2 on the onside, and mid-on and mid-wicket. We're all set for ball 1 on game day 4, match number 4.
Starts so well, Junaid Siddiqui. He's got some hint of movement in the air, which is a good sign for UAE and for the fast bowlers. Remember, they've got the likes of Khuzaima bin Tanveer and also Ajay Kumar. Well, a special moment for a special cricketer.
Yeah, Arjun Kumar receiving his ODI cap. What a moment for him. Breaks into a big smile, a pep talk by the captain, welcoming him into the fixture.
A thick edge. And I think that's 4. He's touched his feet on the boundary ropes. They'll want to have a look. And this could be the first boundary for Arjun Kumar as well. Are they going to have a look? Yes, there's the signal. So first boundary for Arjun Kumar in international cricket. That's nicely done. Punched off the back foot. And Arjun Kumar is growing in confidence. Packs a punch, Arjun, and gets 4 runs. Edged and over. Adib Usmani jumped in the air to collect that. Was not able to reach, and Binod Bhandari will get a risky boundary there. Edged and taken. That's great field setup from Ajay Kumar. And he gets his first wicket of the game today, that of the young Arjun Kumar.
Yeah, big break here. Important one for UAE. And a very good catch at Deepesh Gali. Arjun Kumar's debut does not last long. Just flashing his bat, playing away from his body, not in control of that shot. And a good sharp catch taken by Aryan Sharma. Ajay Kumar with a strike, so he continues his good run of form with the ball from the previous game. And Arjun Kumar, who showed some promise early in his innings, will have to walk back for a 22-ball 11. Nepal lose their first.
That's well done by Binod Bhandari. Up and over. Has it gone the distance? Exquisite. It'll be 4 runs. Edged and taken. Ajay Kumar strikes for the second time in the game. He's unstoppable and Nepal are in trouble. Bhim Sharki is out on a duck.
Oh, the problems on top just continue to haunt Nepal here. Bhim Sharki last just 2 deliveries. Scores of 10, 28 and 0 in the last 3 outings. But that was another unplayable delivery. Squared him up completely with the angle and a lovely take behind by wicketkeeper Adib Usmani. Ajay Kumar's on a roll. He's been eking out wickets game after game. And Nepal yet again on the back foot. Remember, they won the toss today, decided to bat first, and they're 2 down very early in their innings. He walks back for a 2-ball duck. Nepal 29 for 2.
Oh, that's nicely done. Beautiful shot there from Binod Bhandari. Exquisite cover drive. And he'll get another boundary to his name. That's nice. That's really good. Rohit Podel leaning into that. A rare ability. Beautiful. Rohit Podel is looking dangerous. That's a very nice shot. And he's looking in prime touch. Hopefully he can continue for Nepal. That's a brilliant boundary to bring Nepal's 50 up.
Edged straight to shot third. Bit of a misfield here by Ajay Kumar. That has enough legs to go for a 4. Powdell fetches another one. He moves into the 30s.
Partnership building here. 53 these two have put on from 71 deliveries. Surya Kumar Yadav, the World Cup winning captain, T20 World Cup winning captain for India. Again, we see that heave down the ground, and this time he connects and connects well, straight down the ground. So finally, Binod getting a boundary after quite some time. Innings, what an innings that was from him. That one is pulled. It might be a catching opportunity, and yes, it is. So a breakthrough here from Junaid Siddiqui just does the job for UAE, and a good running catch there from the fielder.
I think that's Mohammad Shadad, the jersey number 29. Brilliant catch. The ball was dipping on him, but the short ball from Junaid Siddiqui has done the job. Yeah, Rohit Podell's kicking himself. A good start. He's done well. And all of a sudden, that short ball surprised him out of position. And look at that for a lovely catch in the deep and worth the celebration as well. But a well-directed bouncer there. You've got to be a thinker when you're a bowler and outsmart the batter. Big break here for UAE. They've broken this 50-plus partnership. And Powdell's, he's a bit livid.
Needs to get it right. Again, we see that short delivery and pounced on it really quickly, did Dipendra. He doesn't need a second invitation. The bowler has his hands on his knees, but then Dipendra says, I'll hit that all day long.
Talk about the slow one, but Binod Bhandari obliges. One bounce, that's the 4. He moves into his 40s. He picked that early, and he picked the bones out of this one, Binod Bhandari. Nicely played, that's in the gap, that's going to be 4. 2 boundaries in over number 24. And Nepal are pressing foot on the pedal. It's turned out to be a very productive one. 12 coming off it, 115 for 3. That's a lovely hit. One bounce. He moves to 48. He's been trying to access the gap on the onside, Binod Bhandari. And he gets his bottom hand. Stand up and applaud the comeback of the much revered Binod Bhandari. After a gap of 4 years, at the age of 36, the blade of Binod talks, dictates, and works magic in the middle in what's been a wonderful innings of concentration and focus. There he is, raises the bat, and he's played a fine hand at this stadium. Yeah, gets an outside edge, slashing hard, add 4 more to the tally. He moves to 54, and the runs keep coming along here for Nepal. Featured. You and Binod were in the middle at that point in time. Oh, he's lost his shape on this one. He knows it, he's thrown it away. Yeah, he got to 50, and Binod Bhandari, in the process to accelerate, has holed out in the deep. He'll feel a touch disappointed, but he felt that shot was coming because every now and then he was trying the big one, and a nice catch there by Mohammad Shadad. Heather with his first.
Bhandari was trying to force this one a little bit. Was outside the off stump, was trying to drag it. Couldn't time it well enough. Got the outside part of the bat, maybe the bottom part of the bat, and nicely taken there in the mid-on by Shadad. You could see there he was dragging it from outside the off stump. Went high up in the air. Nicely held by Shadad. Bhandari would be disappointed. He has to go back for a well-made 56. Nepal lose their 4th. Leaving that team. Been too busy with other leagues around. That's been pulled around the corner and gets the 4. Quick hands coming. Just drifted down there. Zoeb made full toll of it. Dipendra. Sometimes it takes over or 2. That's been thrashed through the covers. The mid-off was up. And how well that was hit. It it went like a trace of bullet to the fence.
Yeah, that clattered into the boundary cushions and he thundered that one through the covers. Anything full, and this man will go so hard at it as a fielder you'll think twice to get your hands behind it. Yeah, he'll keep the scoreboard ticking. Dipendra Singh Airi, Mr. Dependable in that middle order. How nicely he's matured and blossomed into a very fine batter. Yeah, this time steps out, tries to create a scoring opportunity. Is that running away for the second boundary? Yes, it is. Back-to-back throw for Airi. He's going to take on the gentle off-spin of Akshdeep Nath and he'll want to pile on as many runs.
Remarkable with the bat. That's poor. That's very poor from Shahzad. It's a wide and it's going to be 4 runs as well. So 5 more to the total as Nepal are well beyond 150 in this first innings.
Again attempting that sweep, getting that bottom edge of the bat and gets a 4. A lucky boundary for Dipendra.
Here you go, just a short run up. And not bowling quick as well. Slower ball and rightly punished. Dipendra Singh Airi is not going to miss out on those. Poor ball and dispatched for 4. And that's a poor delivery. Very poor from Mohammad Zuhaib. And Dipendra Singh Airi gets to 49 with that boundary in this series. What a player. There it is. Dipendra Singh Airi, the superstar, the rock star, and the real star for Nepal cricket, gets to his 50, the third of this series, back to back to back. And that's come in just 52 balls. He is a class act, Dipendra Singh Airi. And one name that you'll always want to remember when it comes to rescuing Nepal with his bat.
Limping off the field. But good to see him back and bowling some over as this has been picked the gap by Arif Sheikh towards the covers. It was a little full. Just caressed it.
He's going. Short ball, cut away, and it's been taken. A wicket at the wrong time for Nepal. Arif Sheikh finds the fielder at point. Akshdeep Nath with a sharp catch. Khuzaima bin Tanveer gets his first.
Arif Sheikh was going for that booming square cut straight into Akshdeep's low on his left and good sharp catch. That ball was travelling. Khuzaima just provided wit and shot. The shot was on, but a fine catch by Akshdeep Nath.
Yeah, that partnership has been broken. Arif Sheikh walking back. Well in that T20. Again starts one down the leg side. He's done that number of times and he's not learning. And leaking runs is Mohammad Zuhaib. That's nicely done. Dipendra Singh Airi puts his dancing shoes on and he's hit that straight as an arrow. It's gone ballistic. He's gone aerial and he's got 6 runs.
Yes, Dipendra attacking at the right moment. He knows that Zuhaib has not been bowling well. Yeah, and in the form Dipendra is, he's very confident coming down the track and hit it straight just over the side screen. 6 runs for 6 of the innings for Dipendra.
Oh, Gulshan Jah pulls and pulls well. 1 bounce and over the ropes for 4.
Bring some runs. And leading by example, Dipendra as he sweeps that behind square. Another 4 by Dipendra. He quickly moves on to 71. Nepal cruising.
Fast hands, gets into position quickly, beats the fielder, deep backward square leg. Irie, as always, will put on a show with the bat, and he ends over number 41 with a 4. 7 coming off it, 220 for 5. Slashes hard, up and over. Work to do for the fielder, Sohaib, but he'll not get close to it. So Jha is freeing his arms. Haidar's not a happy man. He concedes 8. The momentum with Nepal. We are into the final 8. Beautifully done. One bounce, that's a 4. Pace on the ball. And you go for the ramp shot. Gulshan Jha moves into the 20s. And he's looked good in this stay and partnership with Irie. Couple of 50 partnerships, and this one in the low order. We saw one in the top order. And this has come in real quick time with both the batters complementing each other. Wow. You got to manufacture hits. You've got to be a bit audacious. And sometimes the risk turns into reward. Gulshan Jha is playing a gem of an innings. And this partnership is now really troubling UAE in the middle.
Gulshan Jha, he's got that X factor. That was a brave hit that needs a lot of courage. And he's managed to get that beyond the fielder at short third. Some risk, but some reward as well. Now he goes straight down the ground. That's a big hit. That is a huge hit. Gulshan Jha is on fire.
And what an end to over number 45. 12 of it. You sense Gulshan Jha will fancy his chances with the left arm spinner in operation. You talk about matchups. UAE are just losing the plot here as the 250 comes up. Goes down on that left knee of his. Uses his long levers and long reach to advantage, and that's out of here. He's such a powerful striker of the ball, Gulshan Jha. What a time for him to bat in this phase of the game. Tailor-made for him. And he's making it count. Wow! Dipendra Singh Irie gets inventive and gets cheeky and fetches 4. What an innings this boy is playing. An absolute gem dishing out in the middle. He's picked it up. One bounce. He moves to 99. Irie realizes it's not about the milestone, but it's the runs he can get for Nepal from here on.
Starts off the over with a 4 and moves on to 99. Just one run away from that historic, iconic landmark for himself and for his team as well. Everyone's going to stand in the crowd wanting that run to be taken. Good innovation from Dipendra Singh Irie. Right then, chants getting louder and louder. Irie on 99. Junaid Siddiqui with the ball in his hand.
The Tiger roars at the Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium. And the vice captain brings up his second ODI 100 as he stands up and stands out in a crucial game for this Nepal side. He's been the wind beneath the wings for the Nepal team in the batting department. And there again, he shows and proves his worth in the middle as a batter. What an innings by dependable Dipendra.
Well, one for the ages. Dipendra Singh Irie deserved 100, got 100, 3 50s, and then now taking that third 50 and converting into a big 100 on the wicket.
Wow, he's picked the bones out of this one, has he? Oh yes, and he's landed that into the second tier, and that's out of here. Trademark swing of the bat from Gulshan Jha as he's hammered this one with some authority and some audacity.
Outrageous, that hit from Gulshan Jha, unbelievable. It was at a length, and there he goes. Full swing of the bat. It's gone sky high. It sounded like a gunshot, and it's gone like a cannon. It's travelled and on the roof of the stands there. And those fans, 102 runs partnership, mammoth. And in the context of the game and the context of the series, I think this could be the turning point for Nepal in this journey.
Operate towards the turning point, Shoaib. Well said. He's got stuck underneath this one. Fielder circling underneath that. And it's been taken. Very good catch in the deep. Haider Ali with that pouch. But what an innings here by Gulshan Jah. And this partnership of 102 and 78 is finally broken. But Jah has done the job. It had to take a great catch to bring a great innings to an end. And Haider Ali takes that one. Junaid with its second. The fact is, Airi still remains at the other end.
Yeah, I wanted to play that. The shot was on, the bat just turned in his hand, sliced it in the air, and a very good catch under pressure. Junaid getting that wicket, Haider Ali completing the catch. He's out for 44, Gulshan Jah. Well played innings from Gulshan. It's 289 for 6.
Sumpal Kami. Airi will only keep running from here on. So Airi is not going to have a strike. He will remain on 100 in 94 deliveries. Can Sumpal Kami just get that big home run and add 6 more to the tally to take them to 295? Or will Siddiqui strike again to make it 3 to his kitty? Yeah, the slow one. No, yes. And Airi will be run out on 100. Selfless as always that he is, very unconditional in his approach, but he'll receive the applause and the appreciation from his counterparts for what's been a magnificent and matured 100. And it's his century that has given Nepal hope in this contest as they finish on 289 for 7 in their 50 overs.
Yes, a lot of credit to this man, Dipendra Singh Airi, the way he's batted today. In fact, the way he's batted all through this series. It is a masterclass on how to score runs under pressure. Keep calm and score runs. That's the mantra for Dipendra Singh Airi, and it has worked in favor of Nepal. 289 runs. It's an imposing target. It's a above par target for UAE. They'll have to bat really well, and Nepal, if they can hold on to their nerves in the second innings, get early breakthrough, put pressure on UAE, they definitely have a leading hand in this game against UAE. 289, the final score for Nepal, and 290 is what UAE will chase in the second innings.
When the chips are down, very good-looking batting card. Binod Bandari and Dipendra Singh Airi and Gulshan Jah being the stars.
After that first innings, let's look at the bowling card for UAE. They used quite a few options. Khuzaima bin Tanveer was injured, could only bowl 3.5 overs. Mohammad Shadad covered up for him, bowling 7.3 overs, was wicketless. 2 wickets for Ajay Kumar and 2 wickets for Junaid Siddiqui. Haider Ali getting a wicket to his name as well.
The story so far, it's been an Airi show with the bat. Binod Bandari on comeback after 4 years gets his 50, and Gulshan Jah showed what he can do when it matters the most. Ajay Kumar 2 for 47 and Siddiqui 2 for 58 were the pick of the bowlers. UAE need 290 in 50 overs. The chase on the other side. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
Sompal Kami. Four wickets in the last game for him. He's up and running. Ball number 1.
What a hit, what a way to start, and what a way to announce your plans in the middle. And this also means a free hit on offer. That's because Kami begins with a no ball.
Well, that's a shot of a man in form, Aryan Sharma, on the back foot. And he's overstepped on that occasion. Yeah, some part of the foot has to be behind the line. And Aryan Sharma says, thank you very much. Nicely played in the gap. Gets off the mark with a 4. And continues that form from the previous game.
Airborne, fielder getting underneath. The batter will survive. That's because it's on a free hit. The crowd erupts in a roar. And that happiness will be short-lived. That's because Aryan Sharma gets a single.
Comes around the wicket.
Nicely struck. Adib Usmani certainly looks very elegant down the ground. We saw it in the last game. And he fetches his first 4 through an elegant straight drive. The start has been good for UAE. Another straight drive, this time from the bat of Aryan Sharma. Another elegant hit to the fence. They're looking good in the middle. And they're dishing out a flurry of hits to the fence very early in their innings, the UAE batters. It's out in the last two games. Decisive blow. And he's got plenty of bat on this. And that's an incredible strike from the bat of Aryan Sharma. And that's what a batter looks like when he's coming off a century in the previous game. Wonderfully struck and a 6 to end over number 3.
Yeah, that's a great pickup from Aryan Sharma. It seems like he's continuing from where he left off a couple of days ago.
Khalid to continue. Tidy start in his first. Oh, he's out to reach out for this one. And that's up and over. Back-to-back sixes across overs. One of the previous ball of the last over. And one of the first of this. So this is some intent and execution by the UAE batters. They are in the mix and in the chase.
Yeah, there was Adib Usmani reaching for that one. Doesn't come from the middle, but he still managed to clear the infield, and it's gone all the way, in fact, onto the dugout there. Again goes aerial, goes straight, goes downtown, and goes for a boundary. Aryan Sharma and Adib Usmani enjoying the time out there in the middle. Better. That's down the leg side, a tickle, and Adib Usmani perishes in a similar fashion. Nandan Yadav strikes, gets a game, makes it count.
Nandan Yadav justifies his selection in the playing 11. The crowd are on their feet. And a rather unlucky dismissal here for Adib Usmani. Just got some glove on it, and Ravindra Vimalasiri gives him the marching orders. They all knew it. There was something on the way to the wicketkeeper. Nandan celebrates. What a start for him after being drafted into the playing 11. And Nepal finally draw first blood. Usmani walks back for 14 and 13. UAE lose their first. Prageet Rambakuela finally tells the ground staff, bring out the covers. That's because rain is stopping play. Oh, what a time for rain to come and play spoil sport. We spoke about rain being the nuisance value. Nepal players don't want to head back. Oh, the batters for the moment will oblige, as it's still getting darker too. Yeah, rain has stopped play. And this will mean that the players are all cooling their heels in the dugout. We hope for some contest in a short while from now. We'll get you some updates on the other side of a short break. There it is. The revised target is of 255 runs in 38 overs for UAE. Look at the roar in the crowd. What's going to happen, I reckon, Shoaib, now with that ball just travelling across the carpet in the outfield? It will get a little wet and get a little heavier. So whatever little deviation you're expecting of that new ball may just not have that kind of efficacy, because it's a wet outfield, remember. Goes hard at this one, and he's picked the bones out of it, and that's into the covers. What a way to make full use of a free hit. Takes full toll on this one, and as he just aggravated the back of his...
Yeah, the last thing that UAE wants is another injury. And you could see that as soon as he hit that ball, Aryansh, he was touching his back. That was a clean hit, clearing his front leg.
Playing out. Sweeps it nicely. Came inside the line of the ball and created a scoring opportunity to use the angle and fetches for Mohammad Shadad. And that's a good hit, and that will help his confidence.
Nepal in the future.
What a hit. Look at that for a big six, and he's clobbered that. Probably one of the best sixes we've seen all through this edition of the ICC Men's CWC League 2. For a batter to get into position to that pace and hit it in front of square, that's a decisive blow from the bat of Mohammad Shadad. He's dishing out some wonderful biggies.
And that's a really good hit. Was in control. That was pitched in short by Nandan Yadav, and Shadad just placed that beautifully over. Got out, trying to sweep the ball. Oh, that's nicely done. Does it have enough legs? No, it doesn't. Doesn't have the distance. And Sandeep Lamichhane strikes gold in the very first over.
Yeah, not the greatest of Sandeep Lamichhane deliveries, but with the ball in hand, you'll always believe that Sandeep is in the mix, and he gets the big fish, Aryan Sharma. Yeah, that sat up nicely, had sixed in all of it, but he finds the fielder to perfection. Right down Lalit Rajbanshi's throat. They didn't have to move much, and you could see Aryan Sharma telling Mohammad Shadad he was looking at the mid-wicket cow corner region, and he just couldn't get that area. So Nepal strike back to send the danger man for a well-made 32 ball 37. UAE lose their second in the 10th over, and this game hangs in the balance 70 for 2. Almost. Oh, this could be close. Yes, it is a lucky dismissal for Nepal. Is it? We'll have to wait. But Harpreet Bhatia, did he make it in time after the ricochet from Gulshan Jha's hand? A half chance for a cotton bolt, but that deflection then thundered into the stumps at the bowler's end. But Harpreet Bhatia believes he made it. We'll have to wait.
Those fingertips, and it was onto the stumps. There is no turn in place.
Inside out, nicely constructed here by Harpreet Bhatia, and that ball just falls into a puddle of water beyond the ropes. Nicely swept. Got on top of the bounce there. He's got a couple of boundaries in that region, Mohammad Shadad, and he's backing himself.
Posted. With still 8 more wickets in hand. Wasim in the dugout. Few more batters in play. In the meanwhile, a short one provided by Sandeep and nicely pulled it by Harpreet.
Gets an outside edge. Was that deliberate? He did try to run it down third, but that was too close for comfort. Nevertheless, he fetches the boundary, and a good start to over number 15 here for UAE and Bhatia.
Here of 28.
That's nicely done. Late and in the gap. Shadad gets another boundary. Piling on the runs is Mohammad Shadad and finishes the over with a boundary. The partnership has affected 50 runs between the two. Another good partnership for UAE of 55 balls. So it's come in quick time. Clipped off the pad, that's in the air. Aerial and in the gap as well. So an important boundary coming in from the bat of Harpreet Bhatia. Pulls it away, flat. One bounce and over the ropes for 4. Good shot there and gets to his 50 as well. Well, what a knock this has been from Mohammad Shadad.
I'll tell you what, that may have hurt the kid over there. Oh dear, got to send the medics are there. The UAE medical team is rushing to that little kid because that ball just thundered into the kid who was standing near the fence over there. And this is going to hurt. Oh, he's in a bit of pain. I just hope he recovers quickly.
Oh, well, that's taken the edge of the bat and will beat the fielder at short third. It's racing away towards the boundary for 4. Harpreet Bhatia looking to drive that. Not where he intended, but he'll not mind that. Catches the call, will be taken. And Sompal Kami gets that breakthrough. They were wanting desperately. Chip in the air, and Harpreet Bhatia, after getting another start, perishes.
What a big break here for Nepal, and that smile and sigh of relief on the face of Sompal Kami says it all. To see the back of Harpreet Bhatia is a big opening here. Nicely dished out slower delivery, just flicked it straight into the hands of Bhim Sharkey, and he's not going to drop. Elation here. The shot that gets him the most runs also gets him out sometime here, Harpreet Bhatia. He's ecstatic, Bhim Sharkey. So is Nepal. Wicket number 3. Bhatia goes for a run ball 41. Cries of catch it, but not really, because somebody in the crowd will have to catch it because he's connected that really well. Hitting against the turn, Shadad hits a massive 6 over cow corner.
Yeah, risk had to be taken, and Lalit was the man that Shadad took on, and he's connected magnificently well over that deep mid-wicket boundary.
On the board, so the versatility of Sharky showing up here. This one's close. That's a big wicket. That's what Sandeep Lamichhane can do for you. He'll bring you back in the contest. The danger man Mohammad Shadad has to walk back, and how big an opening this is for Nepal at this juncture of the game.
The batters aren't just playing a bowler, they're trying to solve a puzzle with a ticking clock, and that ticking clock is Sandeep Lamichhane. You see that just stayed kind of low, played too early, did Shadad, and now he has given that all-important breakthrough for Team Nepal that they were looking for. Jumping with joy is the captain. Shadad just on his feet, just hoping the ball would have bounced more. He heads back to the dugout for a very well-made 65. UAE are 163, 166 for 4.
Clears at front foot, straight to the fielder. Kami strikes, and the captain of UAE departs. One brings two. Nepal are back in the contest and right on top, and the crowd goes gaga. And all of a sudden, the tables have turned. UAE have lost their skipper for only one. Half the side back in the dugout.
Well, Kirtipur is erupting. As you see there, Sompal picking up his second wicket of his spell, of this spell. Mohammad Wasim getting the bottom half of the bat. Tried to play that trademark shot of his, shuffling onto the off stump. He knew as soon as he hit it that he hit it straight to the fielder, and Arif didn't have to do much. Collects it nice and easy, and the crowd behind him just goes gaga, like you mentioned, Mikhail. As you see the celebrations erupting, Wasim heads back for a solo run. UAE are 167 for 5.
He's on a high. This one's going Sandeep's way, and he gives him the send-off as well. Zuhaib's stay was rather frustrating, and a shot of frustration shows up as Sandeep Lamichhane continues to eke out wickets in Nepal's defense of this target. A match winner in the true sense.
The magician again brings out one of his weapons, just sees the batsman dancing down the track and bowled it short. As you see there, just going with the shot. Zuhaib nowhere close to the pitch of the delivery, and Sandeep went straight on with that slider of his and picks up his third wicket. So brilliant bowling performance yet again from Sandeep Lamichhane. Zuhaib heads back to the pavilion after facing 10 deliveries for a single run. UAE are in a spot of bother. 168 for 6.
That's a good shot. That's a nice clean hit, and it's out of here. The quicker it comes, the quicker it goes from the bat of Khuzaimah bin Tanveer.
Khuzaimah goes bang. That's a huge 6. See him standing deep inside the crease, making those movements, and he goes bang. Just the length that he was looking for. And as we were mentioning earlier, Nandan likes to bowl short. You can just rock back on the back foot and play those kind of shots. And Khuzaimah, what a hit that was.
Another length ball, it's in the slot, and it's been hit towards long off this time. It's in the stands, and there are people who will fetch the ball easily, but that's another half a dozen for Khuzaimah bin Tanveer.
He doesn't break a sweat. Just hits the ball and it stays hit. And again, that area, he will hit you all day. Admiring his shot. He knew that it came out right off the middle of the bat and over extra. Delightful stroke from Khuzaimah, and the crowd is running for cover.
Now then, much better length from Nandan Yadav. This has taken the under edge and will run away towards the boundary for 4. A little unlucky for Nandan Yadav, but Khuzaima bin Tanveer is getting those important runs.
Just the right batsman to take on Lalit as he does and smokes him over that long off boundary for a huge six yet again. That smaller side going with the turn was Akshdeep Nath and he executed it to perfection.
Right on cue, Akshdeep Nath putting his dancing shoes on and getting to the pitch of the ball. That's much better from Akshdeep. Gets hold of that one and plays it beautifully. Well, again, looking to catch that.
Classic matches have we seen between these two sides at this very venue, and that one is hit and hit with authority. Yet another six here for Khuzaima bin Tanveer. He's bringing out the long handle.
A little too full from Lalit Rajbanshi, and in the hitting zone again for Khuzaima. It is the bigger boundary on that onside, but he still managed to clear it with ease. Gets it right from the middle and it's gone into the stands. It's a huge hit. That's really good batting from Khuzaima. Couldn't contribute with the ball in his hand, but now looking for that wicket. Pulls it away in the air and into the stands. There is a fielder there, but he'll be a mere spectator as Khuzaima bin Tanveer pulls it all the way for a maximum.
Khuzaima, he's a fierce hitter of a cricket ball. And again, that short pitch delivery, just waited on it and bang, he goes. Clobbered it. He is a powerful man, this guy. Last couple of overs, Nepal have conceded 31 runs.
Goes big, goes high. Is that a chance? No, not really. Khuzaima bin Tanveer gets it from the middle of the bat. Not a bad delivery from Nandan Yadav, just a super shot from Super Khuzaima.
This is hitting of the highest quality. Again, going back deep inside the crease, knows what's coming his way and clobbered it. He's hit 5 sixes and that might well be the biggest one he's hit today.
And what a knock this is. Everyone in that UAE dugout is on their feet. Sompal Kami to bowl the penultimate over, the important over, the most important over. That's hit straight down the ground. That is a huge hit. And what a shot that is from Akshdeep Nath. He was a spectator on the other end, but now he joins the party as well. And on that very first ball, Sompal Kami misses his length. But Akshdeep, he's launched that into outer space.
You err in line and length and you pay the price with a maximum. And
again goes straight down the ground. This is hit straight as an arrow. One bounce and over the ropes for 4. Not great bowling from Sompal Kami. And Akshdeep Nath joins the party, takes UAE closer to that target of... This is what we live for. Here we go, ball number 1 of the 50th over. Nandan Yadav hits it straight down the ground and it's gone flat. Starts with a 4. Poor ball from Nandan Yadav and Khuzaima bin Tanveer has hammered that for 4. Needed of 5 deliveries. Nandan back on his mark and he's up against Khuzaima bin Tanveer. Short ball that's in the air. This could be a chance. Is it? Will be taken. And the game changes. It's tied as Khuzaima is out on 49 and Nandan Yadav has brought Nepal back in the game. What a moment this is in this game. Nandan Yadav sends Khuzaima bin Tanveer.
the cardiac kids, and rightly so. Again, the game shifts and all those things that you would wish for whenever you see Nepal playing UAE at this venue. See a very well directed slower bouncer. Khuzaima almost knew it was coming his way. Didn't quite middle it, and safe pair of hands. Dipender Singh Ari wouldn't drop that. Khuzaima heads back to, after playing a magnificent innings, 5 maximums, 26 deliveries for his 49. He's played a blinder here for the UAE. And now, as things stand, with just 4 deliveries to go and 11 runs to get.
And he hit one here today. If he does, it will be the most important one of his career. Swing and a miss. Wants the run. Junaid Siddiqui will be run out. Akshdeep Nath wanted to come on strike and Junaid Siddiqui had to sacrifice his wicket. Another wicket falls, but more importantly, it's a dot ball.
Again, the pendulum swings as it has done throughout the course of this match. And it had to come down to the last over, shouldn't it? See there, slow delivery executed brilliantly and good thinking there by Binod, just passing on that ball to Nandan, and he executes a very simple run out. But the main important thing here for UAE is that Akshdeep Nath is on strike and he does have 3 deliveries to win it for the UAE. He's got 11 runs. Junaid Siddiqui just heads back without troubling the scorers.
Short ball up and over, extra cover. This is smart batting from Akshdeep Nath. Knew where he was going to bowl it and he's managed to play that up and over for 4 runs. He's 2 balls, 7 runs. Short ball asking for a wide. It's a dot ball, and what an important dot ball this is. Nandan Yadav went for the short delivery and it's gone over Akshdeep Nath. Let's look at that again. Yeah, very close to the helmet. Wanted a wide. Umpire says not at all. Last ball. And there it is. Nepal have held their own under pressure. Nandan Yadav has bowled one of the most important overs of his young career. Proves to be the hero for Nepal and ensures that they get those 2 points. Nepal won the game by 6 runs. And yet another classic game of one-day cricket between UAE and Nepal. Loud roar, huge cheer and a sigh of relief for the Nepal players as they win this game and win it by 6 runs. At the scorecard, then Aryan Sharma scored 33 at the top, got a start. Adib Usmani scoring 14. Shahdad played a brilliant knock at that number 3 position, scoring 65. A healthy partnership with Harpreet Bhatia at the top. He scored 41 as well. Akshdeep Nath was not out till the end, scoring 36, but it was all about Khuzaima bin Tanveer with the bat that really brought UAE close to that target. He scored 49 of 26. In the end, right, that's the bowling card. 2 wickets for Sompal Kami, 2 wickets for Nandan Yadav and 3 for Sandeep Lamichhane. He was the pick of the bowlers. But overall, it was a team effort for Nepal, and it was a team effort for Nepal that ensured that they get over the finishing line. That Nepal, batting first, managed to get to 289 in the allotted 50 overs. Dipendra Singh Airi with a brilliant 100. Bhandari scoring 56 in his comeback game. And Gulshan Jha scoring 44. In reply, it was UAE that fell short by 6 runs. Shahdad scoring 65 and 49 from Khuzaima bin Tanveer. Well, that is how the teams stand now at the moment. Nepal get those 2 points. They move up to 16 in that points table out of the 23 games that they've played.